Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. If you're a longtime subscriber, you're probably like, what is happening? Where's all this bitch's videos? Why is the name changed? Like, what is going on? Well, I feel like for I don't know, the past year, I've just been like trying to like find myself, and I feel like this is like my new like era, if that makes sense. Like, I'm low-key like slaying, so I feel like I just need to like change the name. I want to like kind of rebrand my whole channel and kind of make it, I don't know, like I want it to represent who I am now, if that makes sense. So that's what I decided to do. But anyways, with the build here, because I'm in my new like era, I'm trying to find, I don't know, I'm trying to like build different things that I wouldn't have built in the past. So I'm making like this really nice like concrete modern home. I saw a picture of it on Pinterest. It was really nice, like concrete, sort of like, I don't know if it was like a house or like a building, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta make it in The Sims. Like, it just like, something about it just made me like really interested. So that's what we're doing here. I'm trying to figure out the window situation. I wanted it to again kind of look like unique, if that makes sense. I feel like for the longest time I've just been making like suburban houses because that's like my comfort zone, if that makes sense. Like, I'm the most like comfortable building that style. But again, I kind of want to like challenge myself and make something that was, I don't know, just kind of like different from what I'm used to. But the exterior took me literally like so long to figure out like what I wanted. I cut out a lot of it, like trying to find like different windows and everything, but I really like how it turned out. So I'm trying to make like some like cool stairs with like the platforms and everything. I just love the whole concept of this. Like, it's very like modern. I love the concrete, all of that. And then I also really wanted to use some of the outdoor stuff. It came with like, there was like a free pack. I don't know if it's still free now, but yeah, there was a free pack for The Sims, and it was basically just like a lot of like outdoor stuff. So they had like barbecues, they had like outdoor furniture, and they had like concrete, like, actually don't know if this is the concrete wallpaper from that pack or if this is base game. I cannot remember, but I kind of wanted to use some of those things in the house. So that's kind of also why I wanted to build like this modern sort of vibe, if that makes sense. So I built this house in Windenburg, and this is the world that came with Get Together, which honestly, let me talk about this. I love this world so much. I feel like EA did an amazing job with like, the lots are actually pretty big. There's like a lot of different like lot sizes, which I really appreciate. And like also, I don't know, I kind of like that like European like old style, but then in certain parts of the world there's like a more like updated modern like vibe to it, which I absolutely love. And honestly, like the lots are so pretty. Like, this one is like by the water, like by the beach. It's so pretty. Like, I'm literally obsessed with them. I feel like I don't know, when the pack first came out, I was like constantly building in this because obviously it was like new. But I don't know, I feel like I kind of forget about it sometimes, if that makes sense. I feel like when I'm actually playing The Sims, if I usually play with like younger adults, I don't really feel like I find myself coming to this particular world to do stuff, if that makes sense. I usually like to do stuff in like San Myshuno and like that. But yeah, I just like forgot about it. But anyways, back to the build. The floor plan was like low-key like kind of like messy with my brain. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I did the outside of the house, but I didn't really think about the interior, if that makes sense. But luckily the interior, everything works. Everything was spaced out properly, wasn't too big, wasn't too small. It was like perfect. But yeah, the family that like I thought I really wanted them to like live here was like, I like drama, okay? So I like made like a whole drama situation. So basically it's for a dad. I think he's like into like music. He's like a music producer or something like that. And his daughter, who's like a toddler, but he also lives with the daughter's mother, and they're like not together anymore, you know? Like, I don't know, some drama maybe happened, maybe someone cheated, I don't know. But they're still living in the house together because they want to raise their daughter together, which I think is really cute. So there's 3 bedrooms. One of them is for the dad, the kid, and then one for the mom. And I was like thinking in my head, like maybe I would get them back together, or like maybe I want to add more, a little more drama, like maybe some, like one of them gets like a partner, and then it's like this like weird dynamic. I don't know. I love causing drama in my Sims games. Like genuinely, it brings me happiness. Like I love torturing my Sims. You feel me? All sorts of mods I use as well. Extreme violence. Love that mod. Genuinely funniest shit I've ever used. What else do I like? I like the basemental drug mod. 10 out of 10. I love it so much. I like to have my Sims like party a lot. So, you know, they doing coke on the table, they're doing fucking whatever, all that shit is so fun to me. So yeah, I love me mods. If I didn't have mods, genuinely the game would be so boring. Like I was playing the same like The Sims yesterday, like the actual game, because you should just build. And literally, I was like low-key like getting really bored of it, like real fast. And I even had mods in the game as well. Like my Sim is low-key addicted to like Adderall now, because I was like, anyways, it's not good, but whatever. But like I was thinking like, damn, if I had no mods, the game would be so fucking boring. Like what the fuck do you do? Like, okay, you have like a family, you build a house. Like what? I need some drama. I need someone cheating. I need someone to be addicted to drugs. Like something, bitch. Someone needs to go to prison. Like, I don't know. I need that sort of stuff. But anyways, back to the build. This kitchen is giving me very much like, what is that shit called? It's like that fucking Architect Digest, whatever that shit is. It's giving me that vibe, if that makes sense. It's like some bougie ass person hired some like, I don't know, interior designer who's like from Europe and shit, and they like, I don't know, that's like the vibe I was going for the kitchen. Also outside, I like these like panel things. I don't know, they were from that free kit pack, I think. Again, I don't know if it's still free anymore. It was like a limited time shit. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm looking up fixing up the dining room here. Again, I just want to go for like a really like dark theme. So we have like a lot of like black, gray, dark brown. We have like a lot of different color schemes low key, but I feel like it just all kind of like came together really nicely. It's kind of a small dining room, but it didn't really matter because again, there's only like 3 Sims who live in the house. And then there's also like bar seating in the kitchen as well, so I wasn't too like worried about it. I believe I also add like a toddler, what are those things, high chair, a little bit later on. I don't think I showed in the video, but you'll see in the screenshots afterwards. But yeah, the house is still really like cozy, although there's like a lot of like concrete. I still wanted the house to feel very like cozy and like as if somebody actually lived there, if that makes sense. But here is the living room. I really like how it's like sunken down. I love platforms like so much because it can really just like break up the space. Like I wanted this house to be very like open like concept, but still have like, I don't know, some like different, I wanted to like cut up the room without putting walls up, if that makes sense. So I feel like this like worked perfectly. Also this rug, I wasn't sure about it, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna use it. And then later on I get rid of the rug and I like low-key wish I didn't, because this actually works really well. I don't think I've ever really used this rug in my life, but I don't know why I switched it. There's like a lot of things in this build I just keep like switching because I'm very like, you know, that's one thing, I'm a very indecisive person. Like extremely indecisive. Like I can't make up my mind for shit. So like when I'm recording videos, I have to cut out so much of it because I'm like so indecisive. I'm like, do I like this? No, I don't like this. I want to switch this. And it's like I go back and forth so many times. It's like so aggravating to edit. Anyways, yes, I'm just adding some more like clutter and all of that stuff. But yeah, this room has so much light because I love these like doors. Again, that door came from that like, I don't even know what it's called. Anyways, that like free stuff pack. I don't know what it's called, but it's fantastic. If it's still free, get it while you can. But yeah, I'm just adding like this nice like built-in like bookshelf thing. I don't really know, like I just wanted to like put something there, but I didn't know what to do until I realized like, oh, we don't have a bookshelf, you know. But I also like how I use like those like slats. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I really like how it just kind of broke up the space and made the house feel a bit more like interesting. Anyways, now I add like this little like table. It's like that game table because again I had like this weird space. I didn't know if I want to add like a piano, but there wasn't really like a lot of space for the piano, so I was like, I'll just add like a little game table. And then over here is the studio. So again, the dad I feel like is like a music producer, so we have like that producing station, and that came with Get Famous. But yeah, this room is super cool, super like, it's such like a dope room. Like I would love to have this in real life. Do I want to produce music? Absolutely not, but just like the vibe of it, 10 out of 10. But yeah, I had a really fun time decorating this room. I'm just adding like computer. I also add like a second monitor, but it's just like a small TV that I size down. Obviously it is functional, but like it doesn't work as an extra desktop, if that makes sense, obviously. But yeah, I'm just adding some like clutter to it. And honestly, I didn't really think much about the mom, like what she did, because I didn't really add a lot of shit. Maybe she's like a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I also like this little like seat thing. I found it when I was building the house, and I was like, I don't think I've ever used that in my life. I think it came with like, what was it? It was like that interior designer pack. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I've never used that little bench before. And then I'm also using these LED lights, and this came with the high school pack. Dude, these LED lights, perfect, especially for like a music producing like studio or whatever. Literally perfect. That just like sets the vibe, if that makes sense. You could do some like pretty like purple lights or like something like that. 10 out of 10. Like in my room, I have like a bunch of LED lights because I love them so much. Also, I saw on TikTok, people were like, ew, if you have like LED lights like on your fucking like ceiling and you're like 20 something, like that's so cringe. I'm like, bitch, like this just like sets the vibe. Like sure, I'm 21, but like without these lights, like it just wouldn't make my room feel the same, if that makes sense. Like I just love anything LED, colored lights, like it just 10 out of fucking 10, bitch. But yeah, now I'm just adding like some seating. Again, this room is like huge, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna put here? So like a piano and just like some random shit, because I was like, I don't know, maybe he plays piano, a little guitar, I don't know. And I'm just adding like some blinds because I feel like it was just a bit too bright, especially because I feel like studios in real life, they're very dark, if that makes sense. I don't know why that is. Like, do you need that for like a reason, or is it just like a vibe? Like I have no idea, but I decided, you know, there's still being a lot of light in this one, it's fine. But here's the daughter's room. So fucking cute, dude. It's like this really cute like pink. I have some purple a little bit later on as well. I love decorating toddlers' rooms. It's so cute. I love adding all the little toys, and I try to make things everything kind of like match. Like it's giving Pinterest vibes. I'm low-key living for it. But yeah, I'm having a great time with it. Also, I add this little lamp. It came with, I think the high school pack. But yeah, it just like worked literally perfectly. I don't think I changed the wallpaper, but like I don't think it really matters because the room is very like cozy. I add some like wall decorations a little bit later, and then I add this really cute like playhouse sort of thing. So adorable. I love it so much. Do I like kids in real life? Would I ever want to have kids? Absolutely not, man. Kids are so annoying. They're gross. I hate them. Even The Sims, like I like building houses and I like creating them in the cast, but like I actually hate playing with them in the like in the game, like gameplay wise, you know what I'm saying? Like they're so fucking needy, like god damn, you know what I'm saying? So I like to have all my toddler sims have the responsible, no, not responsible, it's like the independent trait or whatever, because genuinely I'm not taking care of you, bitch. Like I'll feed you, actually most times I just like cheat meet their needs, because honestly they're always like crying and it's like, bitch, I gotta go to work, I gotta do things, like damn. But that's why I like the independent trait, because they can like go to the potty by themselves, like they can just train themselves, you know what I'm saying? Less work for me, which I love. But anyways, this is now the dad's room. Honestly, I was struggling with it a lot, just because I don't know. I don't know if I really like it at the end of it, but it's fine. It will work. It's kind of boring, low-key. Like I tried to make it like match the rest of the house, but like it's like low-key boring, but I also don't care because he's not going to spend a lot of time there. You know, I care more about like kids' rooms because I like adding, it's way more fun. You can add like a lot of color and like there's like all the toys and stuff, but when it comes to like my adult sims, like I don't care, you're just gonna sleep there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, I'm just adding like some like other stuff. I'm adding that light up mirror. I always use that mirror in like most of like my modern builds. I think it came with like the spa day or some shit. I think it was spa day, yeah, weird. But yeah, I like that mirror a lot. Again, anything with like LED lights, sign your goal up. I love that shit. But yeah, I feel like one thing in The Sims I've always struggled with since like the base game is just like the wall decorations. Like I feel like they're doing it a lot better now, with adding them in the pack. But like, I don't know, I feel like wall decorations, that's something that we're like lacking. Like I don't feel like they have like a lot of like different like variations. Like I want more like modern pictures, but also more like traditional stuff that you would see like in more like traditional homes. I feel like we don't have like a lot of variations, which is kind of frustrating. I feel like I use the same pictures over and over and over again. But yeah, anyways, in this little room I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, so I just added like a closet. I was like, I have this small space, I could have added another bathroom, but like there's already like one downstairs and then one that's upstairs, and I feel like I don't need a third one, if that makes sense. But yeah, super random room. I just had to like a closet. I was thinking it's for the dad, but like I don't know, you can always put that shit, make that shit like an office or something, I don't know. But here is the mom's room. I love it so much. It's definitely like my sort of theme. It's giving like Instagram vibes, if that makes sense. Like these beautiful like neutral colors, like some like nude. It just like, I don't know, it went together really, really nice. I also like those plants. I think came with like Dream Decorator, whatever that pack was. But yeah, I had like a little candle, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, I just kind of want to like, I feel like the house was decorated by the dad, and I feel like this is his house. She's just like kind of moved in to or something, I don't know. But yeah, I also love those chairs. That chair came with spa day as well. I used actually a lot of spa day stuff in this build. But yeah, I feel like I use a bunch of different packs. I kind of want to like, my next build, I would like to like limit my packs, because I feel like, again, I just use whatever the fuck I want. But I know some people don't have certain packs, which low-key an L, but I respect it, you know what I'm saying? There's actually a lot of stuff, like a lot of kits I don't really have, just because like I feel like the kits are low-key kind of expensive, because I live in Canada and the kits are like low-key kind of expensive here, and I'm like, you're only getting like a few different items. Like I could definitely just download custom content for free and you could probably get better stuff, you know? So when it comes to like clothing kits, I don't buy any of that, because I'm like, again, I love custom content to death and I rather just get free shit, you know? But yeah, not to say that I have not bought kits, because I have. I bought two of them. One of them is like that new one, what's her face, Plumbella. That one I got because that was really cute. I love the colors, all of that, so I bought that one because it's very unique. There's also another one. Oh, the clutter one. I got that as well. I bought that after I built this, so we don't have any of that shit, unfortunately, in it. But I love that pack. I think it's so cute. And again, I feel like in The Sims, there's not a lot of like clutter items. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna suck it up and I'll buy it, you know? Usually would not, but you know, whatever. But here's the back garden. No, it's not. It's like backyard, I guess. I don't know. But it's basically just like a whole, it's like a deck, to be honest. There's not much green space. But I think it's really cute. It's very like different from what I usually put in the backyard, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm using a lot of that, a lot of items from that kit that was for free. And I'm just adding some like trees, try to like make this space feel not so like weird and like open, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have like a little fire pit. I think I add in a, what is that called? A hot tub a little bit later on. But yeah, now I'm just adding some like fencing, because again, I was like, especially in the front, like I didn't know what I wanted to add. I didn't want to add too much stuff because I feel like I wanted to showcase the house and not so much just like clutter it up, if that makes sense. But yeah, I add just like some like grass area. I'm gonna add some like plants to make it a little less like concrete. Make it feel like there's a lot more like nature to it. Yeah, I kept the landscaping kind of minimal, yes. But in the screenshots I kind of added a bit more, so you'll see that then. But yeah, I'm just adding a few more little plants and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.